Okay. Hey, everybody. Pizza for one. Let's see if we can get this to work. Step one. These pizza can be frozen. That is so nice. Bistro Pizza by Wee Walker. But they can be frozen. So you can buy 6 or 7 of them at the grocery store, put them in the freezer, and pick them out of the, and put one in the refrigerator. This one, you can see, this one is not frozen anymore. So, and of course, next step, got to get the oven ready. 425. Okay, so there we go. We got to wait for the oven to warm up. We'll be back. All right, one should have a salad for lunch. So while we're waiting on the oven, we'll take some broccoli. Pick off a few pieces. Hard to do broccoli one-handed. But we broke it off. That much. Rinse well. There's the broccoli. Add some salad dressing. We'll move all the broccoli over here. Put in some salad dressing. Put that back in the, as you can see, that was a little bit messy. We'll clean that up and put it back in the refrigerator. And we have our salad for lunch. That's very tasty. Getting closer on the oven. Eating by yourself is never a good idea. It's hard to believe, but I don't think the broccoli is in danger, but he does like the salad dressing. Should always have a companion with you when you're eating. Why have one companion when you can have two? You can see that the girl is a lot more delicate. All right, so everybody's happy. Once again, the broccoli is in no danger from the guards. Okay. Oven is ready. So, Here to help on an as-needed basis. It's a little bit complex to demonstrate because I have to hold the phone in one hand while I'm working. Let's look at the parts. The issue associated with Pizza for One is that they just don't make pizza for one. This is the sauce, but the truth of the sauce is in the grocery store, there's all sorts of sauces. So whenever this runs out, you can go get another one. If you really like this one, you can get that again or get a different one. And you have a slightly different pizza each time. What can we put on the pizza? Here we've got triple cheddar. It's not very Italian, but hey, what the heck. And here's the other one, 14th month, aged, shaved Parmesan. This is the classic pizza. Well, we have a complexity here because I made a mistake. I was trying to figure out how to film when I needed both hands. I did mention that every kitchen should have a fire extinguisher, so we'll put that right there. And here is the pizza. And we'll put this up here looking down. There's the pizza that we had. Here is this bag of pizza. What I wanted, this is the whole secret of Pizza for One. This bag had its end on it right here. And I took the scissors and I cut the end off. And then I dumped out the pizza. Now, originally, the pizza that came out was the same size as this whole bag. This is way too much pizza for one person. But you can take your scissors right there at about 1/3 is what I've discovered, at least for me. You can cut this into thirds. I'm going to put this one back in the bag. Back in the bag it goes. And this is the one I cooked, but I cooked the other third. And so I'm going to put this third back in the bag. And I'll use this third to make a pizza for me for lunch tomorrow. And the other third for a pizza the day after that. And then you can fold this all up and put the rubber band around it. This can go back in the refrigerator and it keeps very nicely. This is the secret message of Pizza for One because you're only eating enough pizza for one person, not enough to start gaining weight. And I just goofed it up. See, I had my camera resting on the fire extinguisher. That was the thing that I had to figure out. So we'll put this back in here and we'll go on with the movie. Cut it neatly in half like that. So there's that one, and then over here we put this one. So we have two little pizzas, one here, one there. Cut this in half. You can see the assistant is available if necessary. He's waiting for the cheese. All right, so now we got the two pieces like that. We can take the jar here, put a little bit on there. And again, this is Pizza for One, so you don't have to make a lot. And you put a little bit of that sauce over here. Make sure it looks good. Notice with respect to tomato sauce that we're not getting too much danger from the assistant. He said, I don't want anything to do with that. Things change when the cheese comes out. All right, so if we add a little bit, and I know the purists notice now that the cheese is coming out, everything's different. Purists may say making a cheddar cheese pizza is insanity, but this is the nice thing about Pizza for One is when you run out of cheese. Now, you can see that he is fully aware and is willing to have that. So now we have a cheddar cheese pizza, and you can have an Italian cheese pizza, just whatever cheese grabs you, you can have. So there's the cheddar cheese pizza. And again, you can see this is Pizza for One, so we take this bag and we fold it back up. Put it in the refrigerator. We take this, put the cap back on, put it back in the refrigerator. It's available for tomorrow. Now we take the shredded Parmesan. You will see that while he looks at the shredded Parmesan, he doesn't have anything to do with it. So I guess this is our Italian pizza over here on this side. And this gets folded up and goes back in the refrigerator also. And he said goodbye. He doesn't like Parmesan. Okay, so we have our pizzas. Again, this is a little tricky to do because I have to film. 425. Put this in here. Pizza for One. Set cook time. Why not? 8 minutes. So set the cook time for 8 minutes. When done, turn off. Next. So it's 4:25, 8 minutes. When done, turn off. And I usually also set this one because it's very easy to get $7.50 to get distracted. We'll see you in a minute. All right, let's see where we are. 210. So it has given the message that it's done. Let's take a look. Oh, look at that. Pizza for One. We'll put it over here on the, turn this thing off. The oven is off. And then the magical paper. It's just amazing. This one is the Parmesan pizza, and this is the cheddar cheese pizza. And I think we'll do the cheddar first. What happens is this paper is remarkable. This is not that hot. You can just lift this right off of here, put it over here, turn the film, and you can ease this off of the paper like that. And there you have pizza for one. Now I tend to take granulated minced garlic in particles and put it in a pepper grinder. I don't know why, but that gives the garlic with a lot more flavor. And I may put a touch of, you got to be careful with this, not too much, just a touch. And you're now ready for pizza for one. This guy, we'll just let him sit. And we'll come over here. The guard, as you can see, is completely ready and available to eat. Oh, here he comes. He doesn't like being filmed. I suggest to do this with knife and fork because it's a little bit messy. It has to do with how much of, I put a little salt on it, why not? He is always happy to take a bite of the cheese. So we'll put the cheese over here for the guard. Here you go. He eats the cheese. Hopefully he'll leave me alone and let me have my pizza. As I said, because of the tomato sauce, it's a kind of a messy pizza. You can be a purist and get tomato sauce all over yourself if you want to. I think I'll eat it with a fork. Bon appetit, everybody.